It's not working. It was good to try this out before I observed that. It's not letting me use Control E on there. I wonder if I tried this in a different browser if that would do it. And now I've got Control U popping something up. Alright. If I want to do this again, I've got to figure out what browser. Yeah, I mean, I was doing fine until there. Alright, as a result, I think I'm probably going to do one. It's going to take a while to figure out how to get this to work. Okay, so I've got to install an app for that. The only thing I ever really use is Google Chrome for. The only control function I mean is Control T to open another tab. That's the only thing I ever really do. Okay, we'll see if that works. Okay, it looks like it did disable it now. Yes. Okay. Now I will try again. That should have done it. So I'm going to have to redo that every time before I do a language now. I don't think I had to do that back in 2010 to 2012. Although I did accidentally backspace in 2013. Oh, alright, it says it's doing nothing. And that's literally what it meant. Alright, it's taking a lot more thought than I thought it was going to. It did, and more than it did 10 years ago. Oh yeah, right, I forgot this. Whenever you do a foreign language and you do Alt left, it always adjusts your screen, and that came in Japanese because I'm in Japanese mode. Which may have ended up being pointless because it looks like there might not be a Japanese text for Intersteno this year. I'm going to try to do this in the older Opera browser where I got the stuff working when it doesn't work now. Maybe that is what I should be using for this. Oh. That doesn't work either. This is going to be a challenge. Using those specific hotkeys. This may be why I did the international keyboard last year. But this used to work just fine and I won on it back then. But I forgot what I did and it was several computers ago. And several browsers ago, and the browsers probably let me override things easier back then. Oh, I'm gonna try it in Zav. I can't see where you actually practice here though. That's always what I used to go backspace, and now that I have a foreign language running, it's gonna, yeah, do that. Maybe I just need to install another browser. No.
Cut. To do that, click the extensions button next to the URL bar, and from the menu you want to select options. On the options page, click this add button down here, and in keyboard shortcut you want to type the keyboard shortcut that you want to disable. So I want to disable the Ctrl+D keyboard shortcut, which bookmarks the current tab. After that, open the behavior dropdown and scroll down to the other section. Under this section, you're going to find an option called do nothing. Select it. And you get this warning, but it's nothing to be worried about. Click save and that ought to do the trick. So let me show you how this works.
Alright, I'm just gonna do it for the letters because that's all I care about. You can enable or disable on certain websites or when typing in form fields, and that probably would count as a form field, right? Regardless, I'm going to try and do this. Yeah, the Control-C and Control-V will get annoying until I've actually finished doing this, but... So maybe I should just leave those blank. I will just do the vowels now, and and the N for the... N with a tilde in Spanish, obviously, that one too. Okay, it does not. It does not remember when I do a Control-C. Will it work if I enter it here? I'm gonna... Well, I'll wait until I get it back, so it won't take that long. Nope. I want it printing that. Because I assigned it to do nothing, that it's probably overriding the... I'll try it in incognito mode. That's Control Shift N, right? Alright. Oh, right, I can't copy and paste anymore. Okay. Yeah, I can see how this is almost too much work for some people. It's not printing the Control E under any circumstances. Alright, maybe if I close out of it and open it again, that's what it needed to restart it. This was so much easier for me 10 years ago than it is today. Apparently it said it's out of date. It doesn't work on Chrome. That's what I thought I was using in 2010 to 2012, but I might not be. Alright. That might be what happened to me in 2013. Maybe I need to install Microsoft, run Microsoft Edge to do it. I'll try that too. Did that even come installed? Yes. Oh yeah, and I'm right now downloading the previous video using Maker. I've tried so and it's crashed every single time. And now what I'm doing here is so active that it'll probably crash again, especially because the Microsoft browsers always load slower. I'm glad I'm testing this out, not because I'm having issues with the typing, but I'm having issues with my layout. Now that I'm in the Microsoft browser, you'd think this would work, but I bet it's not going to. No. Even that's not recognizing it. And that's the Microsoft browser. Alright. Well, it's just asking how you change it. Yes, but what if Microsoft Keyboard Layout Creator doesn't work for what you're doing it for? I mean, maybe it might work in Xav, but it doesn't work in the browsers. I could do Yes International again, but I'm not sure how well that would work for the Eastern European keyboards that have a lot of weird characters. Alright, sharp keys is what everybody is saying. No, I'd never use it to turn off the caps lock, although I know some people would. I want to see if I can figure out how to run it in Zav. Maybe I'd be able to use my own layouts in Zav. I'd be okay doing that, but wow. This has been a dead-end video. I can't find where you train on. I mean, I can see the Zav site. I can't find where you train on it. That might have been it. No. I'm not really seeing anything on where you can, on where you practice on that site. There's supposedly a place. I'm not seeing it. Well, this was a real dud. That is last night's video, which hasn't been uploaded. It's time to look at it. I'm gonna crash at it, but I'm looking at it again. Yes, indeed. So last night's video crashed again. It's because I checked it again. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to upload that in two parts, and I'm going to end up doing this first, and I might end up not doing last night's until tomorrow, because I really should be in bed now. I'm not seeing a place to map control keys, though. Oh well, this is going to take me a long time to figure out how to configure it. So maybe I won't be able to do practices in the other Intersteno languages. Maybe I will just end up doing only English this year. But I wanted to try and win the multilingual for the third time to tie all those other people. But it's puzzle. I mean, I guess I've got to learn the other layouts as they work rather than rigging it up like this, like I did 10 years ago. It doesn't seem to work anymore, although I don't see why it shouldn't. Why it shouldn't let me override those things if I want to. And I crashed out of the video merger, so alright. Just to try and do something of value, I'll see if I can get the Intersteno competition record back. It's probably too late, I'm too tired. Yeah. Spent too much time talking today and not enough time uploading. I'm getting really burned out on the videos. I don't have it at all. Again, the alt left because I'm in French. Which I might as well not be in French since it's never going to work. And that's coming out in Japanese. Yeah, I'm trying way too hard to get something to work that it's never going to work. Even though it used to work. Although I don't know what browser I was using. Maybe I didn't start using Google Chrome until later. Maybe it didn't exist until later. Maybe it hasn't been around as long as I thought it had. September 4th, 2008. Okay. That's about when I thought it started. I'm nowhere near accurate enough. Yeah, sorry guys, this was a waste. I will go on to Nitro Type just because people won't shut up about it, and I know that's what there seems to be the most demand for, even though it's not my favorite, and I'm so sloppy right now. Your fingers should not always rest lightly on the home row. I'm really burning out. I spent most of my good time talking and I didn't even get any writing done. I didn't figure out how to do this, and I didn't get any writing done, didn't figure out how to do this, and didn't even get my video up, and I still got to work tomorrow, and I've still stayed up too late. You should never keep your fingers on the home row keys. I'm not going to make it a whole month of this. Oh. And I was thinking like 10 fast fingers style. Alright, I'm still going to keep it up. I'm going to try and catch up. Although I was thinking 10 fast fingers style, but I'm just going to do load. But actually, I don't want to do that on a multiplayer site. I'll just accept the 120 or whatever this is going to be. I know I'm already higher than that, but this just shows you where my head is at. It's not in a good place. It's never in a good place, but after I wasn't able to get that something that used to work 10 years ago. I don't remember what browser I was using then. It shouldn't matter. I should be able to override that if I wanna. Alright, I did one game by myself before this, so I will do one after this and make it 5 since I like round numbers like that. But I'm not going to win any of them, and I mean, actually robots that are set to your speed. I'd probably do for lots of people right now, but... Okay, not great, but at least it's one I can quit on, and I'm okay with that. Sorry about this, this was a real dud.